Hey guys, I just thought I would do a quick video here to show you guys the room that I was so lucky to get. It's €50 a night, which is more than I normally would pay, but either way, it was a godsend to get this room because I literally just got off the bus without a place to stay. And when I got off the bus, I looked across the street, and across the street was this thing that said bar. Uh, it said bar, restaurant, and hotel. So I went over to the lady and she said bonjour, and I said bonjour back, which is hello in French. And I asked her if she spoke English, and she said yes. And so I said, I see it says hotel. Do you happen to have a room? Because I had looked everywhere for a room and I couldn't find one online on my way here from Barcelona. So she said, I have one room left. And I said, oh, that's so great, I'll take it. And I said, can I get 2 nights? Because my feet are pretty beat up, so I want to get an extra night's rest on my feet. And she said, yes, but you have to switch rooms because the room that you're in tonight is going to be occupied tomorrow. So I get to stay in a different room tomorrow night, which is fine with me. So she was so nice. She didn't even charge me right away for the room. She took me right up, showed me everything, showed me where everything was. And the room's pretty nice. I mean, I can't complain. So this is the room. I was listening to French TV, which I don't know what they're saying, but it was some sort of musical. But here, I'll show you the room. It has the old French-style doors that open like this. And then the old style French barn doors that open like that. And it opens up out into so you can see the town. And then the bed, that's purple. But there's the bed. I've got all my electronics on there, my first aid kit, and everything that I'm doing. And then there's a little TV up here. And then the bathroom is really small, but she said that there will be the bathroom in the other place tomorrow will be a lot bigger. Because there's not a whole lot of room between the toilet and the wall, as you can see. A little bathroom, a little shower. I mean, I got in there and my shoulders were touching. My shoulders were touching each side, so I was kind of turning around a little crazy trying to get washed up. But it all worked out. I can't complain. It was a hot shower. And so I'm very grateful that I have this room. Again, it was €50 a night. The hostel that I stayed in, Amistad Beach Hostel in Barcelona, I think it was about $24 a night. So it wasn't bad. It was a 6-bed bunk. And I did take some pictures of that because I know some of you were asking what the hostel was like. I took some pictures of that I'm going to try and upload tonight. It's already like 12:30 or 1 o'clock in the morning here. 6 hours ahead of the States. So tomorrow is going to be somewhat of an early day. I'm going to go around exploring more of Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port. It's a beautiful town. It has a whole lot of history dating, I believe, all the way back to the Roman times. Napoleon used this route to march during his conquests. The Romans used this route through the mountains, so it's been a route that's been used throughout history. And there's an old Roman fort wall, I believe it is. I'm going to do some more research on it, and I'll post some stuff on the Facebook page about it. But when you walk out of my hotel room here and look straight across the street, there's this giant wall that runs the length of Saint Jean, and it's I believe it's the old Roman wall, so I'll have to look more at that and make sure. But I walked down there a little bit tonight. It was a little too dark to do any pictures or video or anything, so I'm going to try to get some of it tomorrow. But the one arch that is literally right down the road from my house, I believe, or my house, from the hotel, I believe, is the start of the Camino. You walk through that arch and then continue on down out of St. Jean and into the Pyrenees Mountains, which the Pyrenees Mountains is going to be quite an adventure, quite a hike. There's going to be a lot of uphill, a lot of downhill. I'm sure my feet are going to hate me by the time I'm done. And there's a town down there that would be the first stop of the stage. And I can't pronounce it right, but I think it's called Recivilis, something like that. But I posted the map on the Facebook page as well. So I can't complain about the room. There's also a bar downstairs and breakfast. She asked me if I wanted breakfast in the morning. They have a little restaurant down there. She does breakfast and lunch. Doesn't do dinner. And there's a whole lot of places that you can go and eat down here. Like I went last night. There's a whole lot of places that you can go. So again, it's been a heck of a travel. I'm surprised I'm still awake this late, but I was uploading some video and some pictures, and I'm still going to do a little bit of video editing for about an hour on stuff that I have on the GoPro from Barcelona, and try to get some of that stuff done. And I'll continue with that tomorrow as well. So it's been one heck of a ride today. And it's been a lot of fun, and very interesting. Trying to communicate with people who don't speak English. I speak very little Spanish, thanks to all my Spanish friends who have taught me a little bit here or there. And I know way less more French than I know Spanish. So it was a little bit of a challenge at the restaurant, but luckily they had two people there who spoke English. One girl spoke Spanish, French, and English, so that was cool. So I got to order the food right. But so it's been a challenge, but everybody has been so grateful and so gracious to me during these last 5 or 6 days, trying to help me out with things. And it's just a testament to the real world out there that most of you don't see is loving, compassionate, and cares about other people. Doesn't matter where you come from. Doesn't matter where you come from. The majority of the people feel that way. And I can attest to that because I have felt that personally. And it's such an awesome feeling. You don't know how you're going to be received when people say, "Where are you from?" and you say the United States or the States. And you don't know if you're going to get that look. And so there's been some interesting conversation, but for the most part, everything has been pretty awesome. So again, thank you so much for the support. Please share whatever you want to share with your friends, family, or whatever. Share YouTube videos, share the Facebook videos. My goal is to let you guys experience the world with me. And that's sort of been my logo since I started this whole thing several months ago. As far as the social network plan, and that's the goal. Let's experience the world together. And I want to show you what the real world is and what the real people of this world are, and not what's broadcasted on major news networks or from the governments around the world. Because it's definitely not like that. So thank you so much again for the support. Peace, love, and let's experience the world together. Good night.